Welcome back, this is Jack, and we're picking up right where we left off in Control. I'm just gonna go back in here. It seems safer in here. No, door's not shutting. Alright, I'm gonna go back this way. Guess the game wants me to.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
I'm at a loss for words.
You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was...
Is the gun protecting her? The gun's protecting her from whatever these things are. Like her, like, I'm gonna say her losing her mind. Although I think it's less her losing her mind and more of whatever's on the other side of the veil is messing with her. So here's what I'm gathering so far. It seems like there's been something of a we're gonna call it a dimensional breach between us and, like, we'll say Cthulhu monsters. And the Bureau somehow knows about it and probably does, like, Men in Black stuff, tries to keep under tabs.
Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
There's a person hanging there.
The hotline.
There too.
That's the dead man.
Oh, they finally nicked me. I think it did say they drop healing things, so... I need to not let my weapon run out. Okay, yeah, they all drop healing. That's those little green things I'd been seeing. Oh, behind me. I think he got a good solid couple hits in on me. Okay, these people aren't dead, they're just floating. Like, when I was seeing their feet dangle, they looked like they had, like, killed themselves, but... The only thing I'm worried about right now is these, oh, what did I just get? Okay, I know that part. Unidentified material, open assets. I do not have clearance level. What's these collectibles, though? Case files. Service weapon. Okay, it just explains it. Let's read this. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows, I can't say that word, to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank, if rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by blank, though their criteria is unknown. The object was discovered in the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, many formed throughout history, blank, Mjolnir, Excalibur, I can't say that one, all weapons that blank of their wielders. If objects of powers are the converged forces based on the collective subconsciousness, then this may be the original manifestation in this event. So basically what it's, I could be mistaken, what it sounds like is like all those weapons of legend we always hear about, you know, Mjolnir, like the Excalibur, where they test their people and if you fail you die kind of situation. This weapon is one of them. And it's just updated itself for the modern time. Alright. We checked out the suspect AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real thing, or you need to route those field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're in road to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier. I think they may have found something. Alright, so there's nothing in here except for floating people, which I am compelled to actually shoot them just to see what happens. Alright, let me shut the door. Anything changed now that the door's shut? No. me go back out there then. Tab's what I was looking for. Alright. I'm here. I need to take a right. I need to stop hitting escape for everything. I'm gonna guess through this door is where I want to go. Thankfully the door is nice enough to open for me. I hope the... I wonder where... I was wondering where I was. Thankfully those big letters appeared.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Okay. Hope the janitor guy's okay. I'm hoping these guys are actually villains and I'm not just killing innocent people. Because I would feel really bad. I'll have to check that in a second. Got him.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt.
Sorry, I wanted to check this loadout. Okay, I have an empty slot. Personal mods. Okay. New. Rarity. I thought I had some. What is this? Oh, okay, here they are. There we go. So there's a chance I won't use ammo.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
What's this? Alright, I guess I'm going here. Now, my mistake was I thought this game was going to be a first person. I'm not complaining. Not a particular fan of third person shooting, but apparently I'm Nani?
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello.
Okay, so I can pass
Can
through.
you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Okay.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden.
Nope.
I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
How did they... She was being hired for a janitor, all of a sudden, like, you're the new director. I guess because the gun selected her, everybody knows now.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things.
It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. Push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Technically, you're the new
Yes.
director, so you're a part of it too.
I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
She's already talking to her gun. That's
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Let's see here. Fast travel enter. Alright, there's really nowhere else I can go because obviously I just did this place, so. Let me see if I can. Okay, yeah, this is what it wants me to do. Save the guy who's just kind of floating there. Okay, woman who's just floating. My bad. And she's dead. Nope, she dissolved.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Is this Miss Pope? Yeah, it is.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director.
I think
Jesse.
I think that was meant to justify us killing
I'm gonna
everybody
tell her
on
why
site.
I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Then
Where
why would
is
he
the
have killed
hotline?
himself? Actually, he
Kept
may
in
not have killed
communications
himself. The gun may have
department
just
through the
given
mail room.
said
It's
you're
part
not
of the
worthy
sector,
anymore.
so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Meaning he's probably gone apeshit and he's probably the first boss.
They call
Yay.
me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
I don't think you have a choice in the matter. Mind you, I get the feeling the director is less a director and more
I
of
think you already know.
the last line of defense against
I
shit
came
like
for
this.
my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I just got a feeling of the Matrix all of a sudden.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no... The hotline should be in the communications department.
Let's do it.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Okay, that's something.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
All right. So we got a few more questions
Thanks,
answered.
Emma.
We got to fight the
I'm sure I'll
bad
have more
monsters for
questions.
once.
Just let me know.
we still don't really know what's really going on, per se. So we got basically something from another dimension is crossing over, and it's messing with everything. This is Men in Black for this kind of paranormal stuff, and by being able to use the gun, we automatically became director, and somehow everyone instantly knew it, too. Now, something special about this character, I don't think she's talking always to the gun, because the gun didn't help her get into the building, or at least unless it already had a connection to her before she showed up. I don't know. We'll find out. That's all the time I got in this one. Thanks for watching Jack with the Geek's Perspective. Please like, subscribe, and share. You'll find all my social media stuff down below. My Twitch, my Twitter, my Patreon, my Facebook. Feel free to hit it up. If nothing else, please take care of yourself.